There we go. We have lots on today. I hope you guys can see me. Okay, Mac is Mac is standing here looking at me. Do you have your bands? We're going to start with bands today. We're going to use free weights, probably a pole for sure. I saw a huge tutorial. So as I'm putting on my gloves, and see, even if I'm going to pull my band, seriously, I just put on my gloves because, listen, when you keep having your birthdays, your joints are having their birthdays too. So I don't care, what you do or don't do, they're still that many years old. So you need to think about that. Give yourself some protection. These are very easy to put on, Velcroed on. They're like, they breathe and they're leather. And when you grip things, then number one, you're more mindful of your wrists. That's number one. Okay. See, if I do this, I don't even pull. At first, all I'm doing is flossing my joints. See this? And actually, to tell you the truth, walking is a form of flossing. If you don't walk too fast and don't get too fancy with your walks, okay? Just walk a little bit, front and back. And one of the, so this right here, as I'm just working through just a bend, and see, I just have it taut. I'm not pulling, I just have it. And this one is an extra long, okay? A medium is about 2 inches, maybe 1.5 inches shorter. However, that said, as I go up, down, I walk forward and back. I try to be very mindful of picking my heels up and take a little time to do some of that cleaning out of your joints, the flossing. See this? Step side, step side. And as you step side, you step forward a little. And as I'm stepping, I'm saying rib cage up. I'm saying breathe through my nose. I'm saying drop my shoulders. And just those little cues, especially if you have your rib cage lifted. See, the minute you say rib cage up, you are contracting all those muscles up your spine, up your vertebrae. See how I'm going forward and back and I'm stepping side to side? Okay, stay with me because we're going to change the step here in just a minute. I'm taking the few moments to get warmed up through some of the very joints that I'm going to be loading. Okay, so now I'm going to step forward and tap. And step forward and tap, and now I'm turning a little bit. Forward and tap, forward and turn and tap, forward and turn and tap. And I'm going to go back I'm going to go back. And so as I'm stepping wide, tapping, every time you step and you do that turn, you say rib cage up. Yeah. See that? Okay, now we're going to do some transverse turn. Okay, turn. All right, turn. So I'm just turning the ankle, the foot. Every time I go into the turn and I swing my arms opposite, I'm pulling, I'm turning, I'm doing push-pulls all the way up the spine, okay? Because we're going to be lifting today. We're going to be doing some heavy lifting and some more lightweight lifting. But that said, anytime you turn into my channel or turn on to my class, see how I'm just going front to back and I'm doing the turn now? Every time you turn, you say rib cage up, because it's amazing how much we start leaning. And what I'm doing with you right now is what you can do literally all day long, okay? By saying rib cage up, you're choosing to stand better. That's the point. Okay, change up. So here I am like this. I'm going to go like this. Now I'm going to start putting a little pressure in there. So instead of stepping side to side or forward and back, I'm going to step across. See that? And I'm going to go sling, pull. Then I'm going to step forward. See that? Then I kind of sashay over. I back up and I do the other side. Now, if I had room, I might do 3 to 8 steps across and across. But I have this little area, and most of you have a little area. So you can accomplish this very well. So first of all, before you start to take the step, don't lean in. Okay, say rib cage up. Breathe in through the nose, drop your shoulders, cross. Now, right now, again, say rib cage up. Because when you say rib cage up now, and you're going to pull with the opposite hand, see this? See the pull? My knees are soft. And now I'm going to bring the back leg up and step, just one step. Then I'll step to the middle, and then I'll floss my arms, floss my arms. See, I'm not pulling, I'm just moving through the joint space, okay? So let's do that just 2 more times. Are you ready? It's a crossover. Why do I take the time to do this kind of a move, especially on a weight training day? Because I want you to move better. You see this? The minute I step over, you need to stop and you need to say rib cage up, okay? And then I'm gonna pull, and I'm gonna pull. And I'm gonna bring it down, and I'm gonna take the back leg and step up the rung of the ladder, and then together. So this kind of pattern walking helps train your brain, helps work through right to left maneuvering. The act of crossing over like this is very important on purpose. And do your slingshot with the opposite hand. See this? Soften up your knees, because you are, by virtue of being in this position, going to be kind of off balance. That's the point. Shoulders down, rib cage up, pull. Yeah. Hold your ground. Okay, now put the hands down. Take the back leg and go up the rung of the ladder, and then together and step over. So it's this on purpose practicing with crossing over midline, especially with our feet, because seriously, it will take you by surprise. If you go like this and you go a little too fast or you're a little off balance and you hit your toe, that could send you down, okay? That's why stepping over and back is a great on purpose thing to do, all right? So here's my band again. So now I'm gonna pull back, and I'm gonna do some of that over and back, pull over and back. I see everybody coming on. Over and back, and over and back. So that kind of an on-purpose move is a really good one to do, okay? I have my band. So now I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna do some of these very important things that we need to do pretty much every day. I'm doing it right here in the warm-up. Now I'm doing a split stance. If you want to make this very challenging, you do a split stance in a tandem kind of a thing. But let me warn you, see what I'm doing? I'm trying to get my balance. Yeah, I'm not doing this on purpose. When you pull your heel back and you touch your toe, you're going to be rocking and rolling and staying on balance. See that? Now I'm going to pull down, and see, I'm bringing my elbow back as I push down, and I'm holding what? Yeah, I'm holding my line. And then if you have to step out, step out. because we have something in our hand now. We're not like holding a pole, okay? So now bring the other foot up. So you can either elect to do this kind of a split stance, perfectly fine. You're doing a split stance. However, you want to make this more challenging for your balance. Say rib cage up, breathe through the nose, bring that heel back so that it's touching your toe. Now soften your knees, because why? That lowers your center of gravity, okay? Say rib cage up, big breath in through the nose, pull and pull. So this act of pulling on a band, standing in a tandem heel toe touching balance stance, very challenging to your balances. And it also helps you check out your sight, which is a big factor in balance. A couple more times, take a breath, soften up your knees. Big breath through the nose, and then come back, okay? So if you had your glasses changed or you need to have them changed, if you've not had your hearing checked, seriously, make sure you don't have wax buildup in there. It distorts your hearing. And hearing is one of the readouts of balance, okay? And then we're going to be addressing one of the most important in balance, your strength. When you start losing strength, it's very difficult to do a one leg stance, okay? Now we're going to do this in just a minute with weights, okay? Because we're going to push the bar a little bit. But do you see what I'm doing right now? So that's what I hope you're doing. Now, yes, you can have a chair right next to you so that you can put your hand on it. You can have a pole, or you can do this next to a wall so that you can just secure. You have to try to be safe when you're doing these. These are on purpose balance maneuvers, okay? So as I come up like this, I can either choose to go low or I can choose to go higher, okay? But as I start rocking and reeling, the chair is here. I know I can reach out if I need it. However, I want you to try to really maneuver this and just really see how long you can stand up here without having to right yourself by putting your hand there. So the first thing I would like for you to do is, of course, lower lower your set point, okay, boundary as you go down. Instead of coming up here, you go down a little bit, okay? Lower your center of gravity, that's what I'm trying to say. So see, I just have my leg just kind of up here. It's not 90 degrees. This is my challenge side. And I think of all you out there with double hips replaced. Oh my goodness, this one's so important for you to keep doing. And we're going to do this in a minute with weights, okay? So I'm warning you. Now, if you don't want to hold on to weights, go ahead and put your foot down. Take a big breath. Bring your hands right up here and just hold, like right here. You could have it on a wall, or you could just be right here like this. And here's the thing. If you have your hands here versus here, it impacts your balance. Don't believe me? Let's try. See here? I'm going to pull those elbows down so that they're not flaring. Pull them down like this. Shoulders are down. Then shift. Bring that leg up. Keep those elbows in. Just like that. Take a big breath. Don't curl your toes. Don't curl your toes. Drop your shoulders. Drop your shoulders. Drop. Soften the knee. Breath. Breath. Keep the elbows down. Breath. Breath. Okay, 5, 4. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. See how I drifted? Yeah, this is balance training. Strength. We're ushering ourselves into the strength part. Okay, now I'm going to go to my challenge side, which I know I won't make it as far. I hope everything's okay. Oh, something's wrong. Let me see. Hey, Nancy, what happened? Oh, so yeah. And we have 12 people on. Hey, all you guys, if you can hear, can you even hear me? Okay, hang on. Some of you can, if you can see me, come on and give me a thumbs up. Okay, everybody's giving me a thumbs up so far. Okay, so the problem children, you guys, are Christy and Nancy, just so you know. So Christy and everybody else is giving me a thumbs up that they can hear me and everything's fine. So I don't know if it's on your end that you need to adjust something or what. But Mary Martin sees me. Everybody sees me except you guys.
I just lost you.
Okay, somebody said they just lost me. So, okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do this. I'm going to shut it down and then I'm going to pull it right back. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to shut everything down. As my daughter told me, glitches happen. Okay. I'm going to end.